third tip that I'm going to talk to you about is the principle of 1%. What do I mean by the principle of 1%? If you look at a week and you add up 24 hours every day and times that by 7, you get 168 hours. And if you take 1% of that, then it's just under 2 hours. So the principle that I want to impart in this third tip is that if you just dedicate, and if your life is very busy like all of us, if you juggle a multitude of things, whether it be your work and your health and your family, and even family has sometimes young children or teenage children, aging parents, partner, all the myriad of things that as women we have to juggle, find 1% in your week where you can actually have 2 hours a week dedicated to doing something that you love, that just absolutely nurtures you. It might be nurturing you physically, like a bath. It may be nurturing you emotionally because of something that you're reading. It might even be watching a really cheesy movie. It really doesn't matter. Find something that really relaxes you. One of the most common things I find with women is they say, I don't stop and relax enough. I've got so much on my plate. I would love to do that, so I say find 1% for yourself every week and dedicate the other 99% to everybody else. Dedicate the other 99% to your family, to your children, to your work, to your business, whatever area of life that you have, but find that 1% to do what you absolutely, absolutely love. And an example that I want to give and a story that I want to give is I love having a bath. I don't have it that often, but I now make that part of my regular schedule. And my children, who are pretty young, constantly want to jump in the bath with me. I mean, kids love water, and they just love having that quality time with their mum. And I've had to learn, one of the things I would do initially is allow them in, and then I would get very resentful about 5 minutes into that bath because they would be splashing everywhere, my candle would be out, they'd be trying to touch the incense. And my relaxation time, my 1%, turned into mum time again. And so I learned to say no. I actually learned to say to my kids, this is my 1%, this is my mummy time, and sorry, but you can't jump in the bath. Some of you are probably going, that's terrible. It's actually not, because they've got the other 99% or a pretty good chunk of that 99%. This is my 1%. So learn, it's not selfish at all, but being selfless and being on the other end of the scale isn't fantastic for you either. So find that 1%, find something that you absolutely love doing and just stick to it and see what difference that it makes.